A single set of photos can travel around the world in seconds, but what happens when those images involve someone who has lived decades under the spotlight? That's exactly what unfolded when new pictures of Nicole Kidman began circulating online, sparking headlines, debates, and endless commentary about appearance, age, and celebrity perception. But before you get lost in the noise of viral reactions, there's something deeper you need to understand about how moments like this are shaped, and why they reveal far more about society than they do about the person in the frame. To many people, Nicole Kidman isn't just an actress. She's an era. From her early breakout roles to her transformation into one of Hollywood's most respected performers, she has lived an entire life under public observation. Every phase of her career has been documented, praised, criticized, and reinterpreted through the shifting lens of fame. And when someone has been visible for that long, even the smallest change becomes a global talking point. So when recent photos began circulating, the internet didn't just react to the images themselves. It reacted to everything she represents: timeless fame, evolving beauty standards, and the uncomfortable way society talks about aging women in entertainment. Some viewers focused on confidence. Others focused on criticism. But most missed the bigger emotional truth behind it all. Because celebrity images are never just images anymore. They are instant narratives. You see, in today's digital world, context disappears faster than content spreads. A photograph no longer lives in a single moment. It gets reinterpreted, reposted, and reshaped until it becomes something far removed from its original reality. And for someone like Nicole Kidman, who has spent decades balancing artistry with global visibility, this cycle is nothing new. It's just faster now. What makes this moment particularly interesting is not the reaction itself, but what it reveals about collective perception. Why does a single image trigger so many assumptions? Why does the internet so often turn presence into debate and confidence into commentary? The answer lies in how audiences relate to fame itself. People don't just see celebrities. They compare them to memory, to past versions, to expectations built over years of watching them evolve on screen. And that's where emotional conflict quietly forms. Because while audiences are comparing, the person at the center is simply living, aging, growing, changing, the same way everyone else does. The difference is that their changes are public, magnified, scrutinized in ways ordinary life never demands. Nicole Kidman's career also adds another layer to this conversation. She has consistently chosen roles that challenge perception, portraying women with emotional depth, complexity, and strength rather than simplified beauty narratives. That alone has shaped how audiences see her, not as a static image, but as someone constantly evolving within her craft. Yet the internet often pauses that evolution and freezes it into a single moment for discussion. And that creates a tension between reality and perception. The emotional peak of this story isn't the photo, and it isn't the reaction online. It's the realization that fame removes the ability to age privately. Every shift becomes visible, every appearance becomes interpreted, and every moment becomes part of a larger story written by millions of strangers. But there's also a lesson hidden inside this noise. Public figures don't stop being human because they are observed. And audiences don't stop being participants in shaping narratives simply because they are reacting. The responsibility sits in the middle, in how quickly we choose interpretation over understanding. In the end, the viral moment fades, as they always do. But what remains is a reminder that behind every trending image is a real life moving forward, unaffected by the speed of the internet. And perhaps the most important perspective is this: people are never frozen in time, no matter how loudly the world tries to frame them that way.